sleeping like a baby, Lord Beerus. We just can't get him to wake up.
Guys, we've all wondered what it would be like if Majin Buu had gone to the Tournament of Power and what it would be like if Majin Buu absorbed Jiren. Well, now you're going to find out because you'll see an epic alternative story here on the channel. But first, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. So, let's get started. During the Tournament of Power, many powerful fighters were present with the intention of representing their universes in this great battle royal. Among them was Universe 7, the universe we all know and that went through several fantastic adventures, in addition to having extremely powerful fighters. But, no matter how powerful they were, they couldn't win without working as a team during the tournament. To do so, they would have to come up with several plans to put into practice in the Tournament of Power. While executing these plans, our warriors were discussing how they would work together. In the same room were Krillin, Piccolo, Gohan, Goku, and Master Roshi. Goku said, "Well, Gohan called me here so we could discuss our grand strategy for the Tournament of Power, so let's get on with it. What do you have in mind, Gohan?" Goku said, eager for his son's plan. Master Roshi said, "Well, whatever the plan is, I bet it will be great. Gohan is a very intelligent boy. Please tell us, Gohan." Master Roshi said, praising the boy with satisfaction. Kuririn said, "Well, guys, can you continue with this? I promised number 18 that I would stay with Marin longer while she went shopping at a mall, so if I end up taking too long, number 18 might come and kill me." Kuririn commented in an anxious tone, with sweat on his forehead, while scratching his head. Piccolo said, "Well, Gohan, we're all here. Tell us what you have in mind. Coming from you, I know it will be something well thought out." Piccolo said, preparing to hear his pupil's words. Gohan, who was in front of everyone and wearing a big smile on his face, began to slowly approach the warriors to tell them his long-awaited plan. Gohan said, "Well, I gathered you all together because you were the only people who were available and close by when I asked you to meet. So it's really a shame that Vegeta and the other members couldn't participate in this very important meeting. Well, anyway, my plan is for all of us to form pairs for each type of warrior in the tournament. That way, it would be much easier to defeat all of our opponents, don't you think? Not only would we save energy, but we could also eliminate participants from other universes with extreme ease." The boy commented while standing with his arms crossed. Everyone there was quickly surprised by Gohan's plan. They had no idea they would have to work as a team in a battle royal tournament. For them, honorable warriors who preferred to fight alone, it seemed a little strange and unnecessary, but since the tournament was deciding the future of their universe, they had no choice but to go along with the Saiyan Hybrid's plan. Piccolo said, "It's a great plan, Gohan. Although I think it's hard for Vegeta to agree with it, he'll probably laugh and say it's pure nonsense." Piccolo commented, remembering how proud the Prince of the Saiyans was. Kuririn said, "Look, that's fine with me. I'm not as strong a warrior as Goku and the others, but I make up for it with the techniques I have. If I can match that with any of you, that would be great. Our team will be perfect. Ha 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 ha." Kuririn said, confident in his abilities. Master Roshi said, "Oh, yes, I completely understand. In a tournament like this, teamwork is obviously crucial. I accept the plan without a problem, but on one condition: if my partner and I are going to face a pretty girl, then I have to fight her alone." Ha 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 ha. Master Roshi said, while blood bubbled from his nose. Goku said, "Great plan, my son. You're our team strategist. I trust you and I'm very proud of the responsibility you're taking on right now. You can be sure that I'll follow this plan. But Vegeta probably won't follow it, which makes the plan increasingly difficult to execute," said the pure Saiyan, with some doubts about the success of the plan. Gohan said, "Oh, don't worry. Everything will be fine. When we see Mr. Vegeta, I will try to convince him completely, you'll see. I'm sure that, if it's for the survival of the universe, he would do anything to cooperate. Well, anyway, I didn't call you here just for that. I have something even bigger and unexpected inside all of this," commented the boy, while shaking his glasses, expressing control over the suspenseful situation. At that very moment, a figure appeared behind Gohan, and that figure was none other than Majin Buu himself, who had already woken up from his sleep. He seemed excited to participate in this tournament, mainly because he could face very strong warriors and test his training with Mr. Satan. Everyone was quite scared and found Buu's presence there unexpected, but it was undeniable that he was extremely necessary for the tournament, mainly because of his magical abilities, flexibility, and fighting style. Goku said, ha 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 ha, look, who would have thought you would be here? Wow, I didn't expect him to wake up so quickly from his sleep. Didn't Mr. Satan say it would take a long time? Goku commented, curious to know what happened. Gohan said, yes, actually, Mr. Satan had confused Buu's sleep schedule. In this case, the next one he will have will be an extremely deep sleep, but it is definitely not this one. So, with Buu on our side, we have a high chance of winning, no matter what powerful opponents come our way. Ha 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 ha. Gohan said, eager to see Buu in action again. Piccolo said, so Buu, how are you? Who would have thought you'd wake up early, huh? Well, it will be an honor to fight alongside you in this tournament. Know that your help will be extremely useful. Master Roshi said, ha 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 ha. That way everyone in the tournament will turn into chocolate. We can defeat everyone. Ha 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 ha. Majin Buu said, Mr. Satan said I could fight with all my strength. Can Buu do it now? Buu is eager to fight again. Gohan said, Majin Buu, do you want to fight? Alright then, I think everyone here agrees with that, right? No problem, let's see how much you've evolved. Buu, get ready. Gohan said, taking off his glasses and getting ready for battle. All the warriors who were there were preparing quickly, just waiting for Majin Buu to attack, which was not the case, since Buu was just standing there, waiting for everyone to come and fight with all their strength against him. Gohan came at high speed with a left punch, kneeing Majin Buu directly, who had felt absolutely no pain or discomfort. Shortly after that, Goku came at high speed and unleashed several energy blasts against Buu, who easily defended them with his hands covered in yellow gloves. Piccolo, who had removed his cape to make his body faster and more agile, was already in front of Buu and was about to deliver a fatal blow to the chubby one, but his punch was easily repelled by Majin Buu, who returned the blow with double force against Piccolo and threw him away. Jiren, who was hiding, used his Taiyoken to get in the way of Majin Buu, and during this process, a huge ki blast hit Majin Buu and left him seriously injured, and that person was Gohan, still standing in the battle. Gohan said, well, Buu, I think you've shown us all what you can do. You're an excellent fighter. Get ready, because you're officially one of our fighters to go to the Tournament of Power. A few minutes before the Tournament of Power began, Gohan said, oh, how strange, Mr. Whis and Mr. Beerus should have arrived by now. What could have happened? Regardless of what it is, I hope they don't take too long. Being late for a tournament of such importance is kind of embarrassing. Gohan said, as he scratched his head in embarrassment. Piccolo said, don't worry, Gohan. As for them, I'm sure they'll arrive soon. In any case, the tournament will only truly begin from the moment all the universes are present. Piccolo said, convinced of his words. Krillin said, yeah, that's right. Trust Piccolo, Gohan. I'm sure they'll arrive soon. Krillin commented, smiling confidently. At that very moment, a great radiance of light ended up completely covering the place. It was clear that regardless of the user's power, it would be impossible not to defend themselves or try to escape from that great light before it reached them. After the magnificent resplendent light entered, all that was left was a huge dust. The dust ended up emptying before the presence of two great beings. These were Beerus, the god of destruction, and his companion Whis, who were already ready to take the members of Universe 7 to the long-awaited tournament. Everyone was absurdly astonished, because they did not expect them to arrive like that. Whis said, hello everyone, are you ready? I hope so. Whis spoke extremely calmly and with his friendly smile. Beerus said, and you better be ready now. You certainly don't want to disappoint the great Zeno-sama, do you? Pay attention, if he wanted to, he could erase us at any moment because of this delay. So, if you are really conscious, let's go now, said an extremely anxious and irritated Beerus. Gohan said, I'm glad you're here, but the thing is, we were waiting for you, but anyway, I'm glad you're here. The others should be arriving by now, commented Gohan, who began to look at the sky. But after so much waiting, all the fighters who would participate in the tournament were gathered. Whis said, oh, very well, I see everyone is here. By the way, why is Majin Buu here? Shouldn't Frieza take over as the 10th fighter? Whis said in confusion, he only realized this big detail now. Goku said, Mr. Whis, what happened is that Majin Buu's sleep ended earlier than we thought, so we thought that Majin Buu would really be a correct alternative. He really has become absurdly strong. He will certainly be of great help. Beerus said, You and your breaking news, whatever. I don't care who the 10th fighter is, now that we have one, let's go. Let's not be late, idiots. Beerus commented, who was still nervous. As soon as Beerus said this, Whis instantly adjusted his staff with a gesture and surrounded all the warriors with an immense resplendent light, the same light that had covered the entire place when they had arrived. In an extremely fast manner, all the warriors had already arrived at the Realm of the Void, the place responsible for making the Tournament of Power possible. All the warriors were already heading to the arena, all ready to finally begin the tournament that would decide the future of all the universes that exist, the Tournament of Power. In that same place, a pale-skinned priest ended up taking up residence there, he, whose immense splendor exuded an immense power that frightened all his children, the angels. Daishinkan, the one responsible for taking care of Zeno-sama with his tasks, had finally arrived alongside his Lord Ruler of the entire universe. Now that all the universes were present, Daishinkan could finally begin with his speech about the beginning of the tournament. Everyone, without exception, was anxious to see what the Father of the Angels was about to say. Daishinkan spoke, Hello everyone, participants of the long-awaited and grand Tournament of Power. I want to say, in all truth, that I am grateful and happy with the presence of all of you. It is a grand and important event, and I am happy that you are truly committed to participating in such an event. Your Excellency, Zeno-sama, will be watching the fights from up here in his palace, so I hope that all of you will entertain him to the fullest during your stays here. Of course, that is if any of you survive until the end, but anyway, that is not the issue for now. I wish good luck to all of you. May you offer your hearts and passions for fighting in this wonderful tournament. Remember, the fate of everything depends entirely on you, so be prepared. Daishinkan spoke, with extreme coherence and magnitude in his words. All the members, even those who were not included in such a tournament, were extremely frightened by Daishinkan's coldness. It could be hard to believe that such a kind and calm man could become someone scary at times. In any case, now the Tournament of Power would truly begin. All the members were ready, and of course, Universe 7 could not be more focused and ready for this day. Gohan said, Remember guys, the focus is to follow the plan we've drawn up. If we follow it, we'll be able to win without any problems, so stay tuned, okay? Gohan said, trying to remind the group. Instantly, Vegeta left the place and flew at high speed to another part of the arena. He, proud and prince of a warrior family, would never accept being part of a plan that made his chances of winning easier. For Vegeta, true victory is not achieved with plans, but with the individual's own effort in a battle. Of course, even he could form plans to win a fight, but they were basic strategies so that he could stand out during the battle. In any case, Vegeta was not willing to go through with it and was eager to fight. Gohan and all the other members were shaken and not at all surprised by Vegeta's attitude. It was more than obvious that he would not follow through with the plan, but still, there was hope of winning. All the warriors ended up separating and going to different parts of the arena without giving a damn about the plan that Gohan had come up with. For them, this plan was worthless at that moment. Goku was fighting some members of Universe 9, while Master Roshi and Kuririn fought together against a member of Universe 3. Majin Buu, who was lost as to what to do, ended up being hit by a huge blast of energy in his stomach, which ended up causing a large hole to appear. However, Majin Buu treated this as something irrelevant. The person responsible for doing this was Caulifla, a member of Universe 6. She had thought that she had killed the huge pink ball, but was surprised to see that it had an unusual regeneration. Caulifla said, that's very interesting. So, you can simply heal from any injury, right? In that case, you won't mind if I use you a little more so that I can get stronger and stronger, right? Caulifla commented, smiling with extreme arrogance and poise. Majin Buu, who was just looking at the girl indifferently, felt an enormous energy coming from the left. Despite being quite far from where he was, he could feel an enormous presence, a presence that could end him before a fight even began. When he realized this, he simply ignored Caulifla and flew towards that enormous energy located to the left of the arena. Caulifla had become extremely irritated by the demon's action and quickly ran after him. However, she was stopped by Ribrian. Majin Buu was anxious and nervous. He didn't know if he could overcome that enormous energy, but he knew that if he didn't, it could be a huge problem and probably the cause of Goku and the others' defeat. When Majin Buu arrived at the place, he came across the powerful member of the Pride Troop of Universe 11, the most powerful member. His name was Jiren. Jiren was meditating, exuding his enormous strength to everyone in the tournament, attracting other people to witness his overwhelming and oppressive strength. Majin Buu said, "Buu doesn't like you. You are a threat to the members of Buu's team. Buu won't allow you to eliminate everyone." Majin Buu spoke, with extreme anger loaded with the nervousness he felt in the face of that tremendous and abnormal energy. Jiren, who was just looking with disdain and indifference, moved his eyelids and pushed Majin Buu away to the point of causing damage to the demon. This had surprised Majin Buu quite a bit, but it still didn't stop him from trying to go after Jiren once more. Jiren was interested in Majin Buu. His physiology and characteristics were something totally different from anything he had ever seen, so his curiosity made him fight Majin Buu in this tournament. Majin Buu tries to attack Jiren with a right punch, stretching his arm fully towards the Pride Trooper member. However, Jiren defends this attack without even moving and, unexpectedly, appears in front of Majin Buu and delivers a fatal kick to his stomach, causing significant damage to the Pink Warrior from Universe 7. Majin Buu, despite being an extremely fast creature in regenerating from pain, was having extreme difficulty trying to recover from this blow. Somehow, it was something that caused him a lot of pain. Majin Buu hadn't given up yet and quickly stretched his arm around Jiren's body and exploded it completely around the member of Universe 11. Majin Buu had implanted energy blasts in his own arm. They were deadly and extremely strong blasts, and since he was someone with regeneration capabilities, this wasn't a problem, but unfortunately, the real problem was the opponent he was doing this to. Majin Buu immediately realized that he had no chance against Jiren and thought of the only chance, absorption. If he absorbed Jiren, the tournament would end and it wouldn't be considered a death, since he would still be inside Buu's body, so that's exactly what Buu did. Taking advantage of the fact that several parts of his body were lying on the ground, he simply threw them at Jiren and absorbed him little by little. The resistance was visible, but still, Buu managed to absorb Jiren. His design had changed a little. Now Majin Buu had the clothes of a member of the Pride Troopers. Majin Jiren said, "I won. I won. I'm going to order lots of delicious food for Super Shenlong." Returning to the present day, Gohan said, "Hey, Buu, wake up. I can't believe the tournament is already over and he's still sleeping, ha ha ha." Goku said, "Well, I guess he's not ready to wake up yet." Vegeta said, "He's really lazy. Besides not having participated in the tournament, he doesn't even have the decency to wake up after it's over." Vegeta said, grumbling about Majin Buu's attitude. At that moment, Buu saw that all his friends were around him and that in reality he had never participated with them. Maybe the immense desire to participate in the tournament made him dream of something so specific, or maybe not. Guys, this is how we end our story. Did you enjoy seeing Majin Buu winning the Tournament of Power? And did you enjoy seeing Majin Jiren for the first time? Comment below and leave your like. Bye.